because she doesn't want any part of her body to show.
Well, he's got a lot of followers. Give her last penny to him. Last penny.
Well, a lot of us elderly people, Bill, you know what they'll say? Well, if God can forgive him, then we should too, and we should support him.
Calling forgiving, but he has no business leading people.
That's right. He should not lead. He should not lead. Anybody that does what he's done should lead.
People that lead the church, they got to be at least living the life they represent.
But before it's over with, honey, there's going to be more evangelist people on television that's going to be caught up in stuff. I do believe.
What happens? Power gets to them. Power, money, and prestige and all gets to them, and they just go corrupt. All of them tend to lean that way. They start leaving God.
Well, me and Roberta will never have that opportunity, will we? We won't never have all that money to let it get to us.
But they all have to. They want to expand the God's word.
They go there working for money. That's the reason.
They want to broadcast more and more stations. You don't see where they're spending any to help people that starve to death right in their own community.
That's right.
It's just I want my big expansion to continue. I don't want to stop.
That's right.
And that means more money, more stations, more money, and that's what they're looking for. They're not looking for the word of God. In reality, they're out there representing something.
It's hard.
But most of them...
I'm waiting for him to find something about Ernest Angley. Ernest Angley, I know you know him. He's the one with the wig. Oh, yes, Bill. You've seen him. He stands up there and he says...
You have to. He's the one that really carries...
And I
say that. I'm not worse than that.
Oh, yeah, but you can just flip it.
Mama, you ought to see this guy. So he just goes.
He's the one that heals 50 million people when they walk up. He hits them in the head and
we believe in
we never watched him either, but when I open the channel, we'll be on and you catch it.
I've seen him with so many times, and he
But they
don't
don't know
stop.
if they plus they go someplace probably to do it. They don't go to tell them sometimes to say, hey, you're healed.
Well,
He's got to get you out. Oh, Christopher laughs at it. He shows you.
Shazam, y'all healed.
Yeah, Christopher always do that. I said, Christopher, quit. But it's true, that's what he
healed.
His favorite word is a yes. A yes.
And he wore the cheapest, ugliest toupee I ever saw him wear.
He's kind of laid low. I'm wondering if he's going to be next.
Oh, he's still on. He's got his regular show on. Every time I put the channel, I run across it.
Yeah, but see, I don't get to go like y'all do.
See my strawberries out of my patch? I were fat for the young men and all. So he
My apartment, when I shut that door, or when I open that door, I know the only person that goes in there and can come out is moi. And if somebody knocks on the door, I don't have to answer it.
That's true, you don't. Well, you see people all day long, though.
I deal with doctors all day long. I deal with people all day long. And
You know, that's different. But if you didn't, then you would miss the problem. As it is, when you go home, you're glad to have some peace and quiet, you know. You don't have time to be alone, though. Because you're busy, and then when you go home, you take away to get home and have the peace and quiet, really. You know, I guess everybody's not that much work. If you don't work, you like a little more.
It's like me all the years, you know, that I always stayed home.
Yeah.
Stayed home the same, and then before she went to college, went to high school, went to college, and then
Right.
got a job. Well, then, you know, when Paul was home, God, me and I read to talk, you know, because I sit by myself all day long.
That's right.
And honey, me and Bucky, we have the most wonderful conversation. He talks his little head, he just listens, and then sometimes he'll go, oh. And I say, you agree with me? He goes, it's like you understand.
Yeah, they're all company.
Sure are.
Amber all company. Because they don't give you a hard time, and they'll listen. They like you no matter what, or what kind of mood you're in, you know.
that's right.
They love you just the same.
No matter what you do to them or what you say to them, they'll always love you.
We got some lady that we go visit in the church, and she's not, I'm not talking about church, I'm just talking about this lady. She is so funny. She's had a real hard time of it, and I guess she just about lost it. She, her husband, I guess,
I can relate to
finally
that.
divorced, and then
Yeah.
she raised 8 kids. Her last one's at home. And her kids, they really don't do very much for her and all. And the church helped her for years. For 10 years, the church helped her. But her son, her young son, had cancer of the bone in his leg. Well, he got over it finally. But they had a hard time. And so the church has always
You have
helped
to
her.
amputate his leg or anything?
No, they didn't.
No, they had him back
He went to that Moffitt Center up there.
Yeah.
When he first started. But they do tell you to check every once in a while about his neck and all that. You know, he won't move because he says he trusts back he's not going to do all that again. So he tells his mom. So anyway, she don't know what, but anyway, wrong with that power line.
I don't know what it's down here.
Anyway,
Lots of times
This
you're
lady-
beset with something and then it'll go away and you don't know why, but there's probably a reason.
right. Well, he got okay, but anyway, he's the last one left at home. So she said, she loves animals, and she's got a place that she rents. You've got a lot of land with it. And, she rents for this factory across the way. Some people in church didn't think maybe he got it from that factory there, though. But,
Right.
kind of stuff going on there. But the house is a fairly nice house. It's a cement block house. So we go to visit her every month, and she has, guess what, she always takes in every cat, she got one dog. He's her watchdog, she loves him, pieces. Anyway, she got all these cats, and she takes them in. She keeps them separate so they won't get pregnant when they come in here. Takes care of those cats, she's a hard time buying the cat food for them, but anyway. Every stray comes along, that lady takes care of it, but she says, well, I love animals, so they don't give you no back, they don't care.
They don't give you a hard
They
time.
don't give you a hard time. They're not trying to get anything from you other than you're taking a little bit of love and tender care is all. And she said, it's not that way with people. So, she really likes animals, but she likes people. It's really all right. Actually, just something I don't know what. So I feel sorry for her sometimes, and then on the other hand, it's too bad she can't find somebody, that would care about her, not.
Yeah. Yeah, but Roberta, an animal is...
How many can we find like that?
No, an animal loves you unselfishly.
That's
A
right.
human being will never love you unselfishly.
Right, you want something to be heard? Right, that's true. Well, she said, I love my animals, she said. Over people. Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Well, Ron couldn't understand why I put Buffy over him.
Well, I can tell him.
He said, what do you mean? And I said, well, I have to do something for Buffy, but I asked you to do this. I said, well, that's just too bad. I said, because Buffy comes before you do. He goes, why? I said, Buffy's going to be around for a while, I hope. I said, you won't be.
Hey, and the dog depends. The dog depends on other humans. That's why God put it here. It's to see the people that show animals compassion are in God's, what would I want to say?
Well, I believe that they have a spirit because the Lord gave life. He gave everything.
And most people will say to you, an animal does not have spirit. And I do. Oh, yes, they do.
They have feelings. They feel. They have joy. They get sad. They get sad. They get depressed. They have
And if we
headaches.
mistreat them, we're going to have to pay for it, I believe.
You ain't.
Hey, Roberta,
It's going to be just one of them other things.
That's what I
That's one of those little things that people don't think about. And come Judgment Day, God's going to say, do you remember what?
Yeah, it's going to be right in front of you. You're going to see it all. It's going to be
What
right
I'm
up there.
saying
Everything you did wrong.
is this, that God put animals here so that He can tell what is in a person's heart. Because if they're not kind to animals and other people, then I know where they're going. They ain't going where He is. And they direct me.
Greatest commandment to me is to love one another as I have loved you. And if you can do that, there ain't many people can do it.
I was going to say,
Love one another as I have loved you. So, if you can live by that commandment, you'll be doing all right. So people wouldn't mistreat nothing, You wouldn't be mistreating animals and stuff. I ain't going to put this stuff in. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. What I'm going to do with that stuff. It's terrible. Find more plastic containers, they're all full. I'm trying to figure out, I'm
Let's
going
see
to put that
which
in
one
the
is for
box.
special aid.
That sounds good, yeah.
probably with it's not hard.
I wonder how she got that one out.
Because he told me
Hey,
yesterday.
doggy.
He told me yesterday on the phone.
Oh, he did?
Here it is.
I ain't holding it.
Alright,
That's
let's see.
right.
Because if I drop it,
Christopher?
Is it real life?
yeah, it's a real egg. It ain't cooked.
You a big mouth girl. Color that
Well,
one.
you the one. What do you
can
mean
have-
big mouth?
You can have this one.
What do you mean big mouth? You the one that told me.
This is for you. This is supposed for you to open up.
Okay.
Can't you hear it?
Oh, what, Bill with his brother one time, he put an egg in his mouth.
I think you can put an egg in your mouth.
He said, I bet you can't, what, break an egg in your mouth?
No, put an egg.
Put an egg in your mouth.
Put an egg in your mouth.
Put an egg in your mouth. And he said, oh, yes, I can. He put his egg there. He goes,
No, he went
no,
like that.
like this and caused him to be birthed right in his mouth.
Which brother?
The middle one that died. Oh, they used to tease him all the time. Poor kid.
Now I'll put a special price on the steak here.
Okay.
Wonder what it's gonna be.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, I'm so sleepy.
I don't know what, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this crap. I really don't.
Crap on her. Crap.
Go on, Chris, don't go. Go out there and talk to your garden, or talk to your daddy.
Okay.
I don't think
No, I don't know. Yeah, that's plastic.
any hot water. There is hot water. There is.
I put water in it.
Everything is hard.
Watch.
Everything is broken. Gotta get a new one of them. Always something wrong. Something going wrong. Always.
Did I get that cleaned up?
What's up, Miss Rachel?
I like your napkins, your paper towels. I love those gifts. I'd like to have,
I seen one at Pace's was in the big straw basket. Did you see that one?
no, I've been to
They were
Pace's.
just telling you what they did. They went and put it on somewhere on the side. I just wondered. It's like
You mean they had a goose
guitar,
in?
goose, but it was sitting in a big old straw basket. It's a goose in a basket, you know.
Was it a glass goose or what?
Yeah, it was ceramic. You
Oh,
put cookies in it, cookie jar.
oh.
It was a goose. Yeah, another little piece of blue like that. I love this thing.
Oh, I do
I
too.
want a cookie jar like that. Yeah. Picture don't do that. Get out of the way so I can drive this.
Because I think there's enough ice in that bag for that.
Oh, there is. I set it over there.
That's
in that
okay.
freezer thing there.
We'll just get it out
We use
and
the
crack
rest
it
of
again.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, Paul said, Pauline, do you want to go to church tonight? This was last night. And I said, no, I haven't washed my hair or anything.
Yeah.
So, I didn't feel good. I ended up having kind of a sick headache. So,
Well, you told me you probably wouldn't go tonight.
it's 7:30.
Should be too crowded.
7:30, Paul says, aren't you going to get up and get ready for church? Roberta, I hadn't even washed my hair. I didn't even wash it. You know what I did? I took hairspray and then took the curling iron and tried to curl it.
Right.
And I've never gone to church with my hair looking this bad. And I went anyway. He said, well, I think we ought to go. I said, I'll be ready, but I don't know that you'll have a good seat. Well, honey, we got there just as Mass was letting out.
So you got
And well, people were standing there shooting the breeze. I just weaved right through and went on in and sat in the second pew.
Right.
That's no time for me to talk.
Yeah, right.
I've got prayers I gotta say for a
Yeah,
lot
right.
of people. You and you and me and you and what's out there and 100 other people.
Right.
Yep.
We all need them.
Don't, you know, like I said, I go to heaven, I want to say my prayers.
Yeah.
I got time to talk. After church, then I'll talk to people.
Christopher. All over this.
Step on that corner, I'm breaking.
There's nothing else on the table to wash, dry.
I can't do anything, Holly, so I figured out what I'm going to do. I guess I'll put the turkey in the bottom of that thing, and I don't know what I'll do.
Maybe you
love
did
it in
again.
there and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I know it.
I found some small dishes, but those round, they should take too much space. So I just don't know. I need some plastic wood.
Oh, here, God's also doing church. Enough is enough. Take it out now.
Yeah.
And I asked for just now, I said, if you lost your eyesight again,
I'm recording that for you, whatever's on there.
I'm just fine. I said, nothing. I said, you're lying. She said, what do you mean? I said, I can tell it in your voice. I said, you know how you used to tell me when I was a little kid? If I see it, you could always tell it in my eyes. I said, well, I can tell it in your voice. So she said, I promise you that I have not lost my eyesight but one time since I told you that it just comes on. So she eventually goes blind. It's the fact that her, the brain and what's connected with the eyes doesn't get enough blood due to her old age.
Yeah.
And she has arterial,
Yeah.
you know, not it's like arthritis, but it's an artery, hardening of the artery.
Yeah, right.
Talking to that. Where's she at?
want to check on me, which. That's what I was gonna say. You have something happen to you that's when you're going, and that's,
You know what? Let me tell you something. What I was telling somebody the other day.
well, I'm not sick, Holly, I'm not very sick.
You're not sick, no, but you need to go and find out what makes you so tired. Why you?
Well, I'm gonna go get my shot. When I get my shot, I feel better. I always feel better when I get my shot.
Yeah,
I go get it. I'll probably get it.
You need.
I'll probably go get my shot, well, eventually I'll probably get a checkup this summer.
I
anyway.
told my neighbor.
Bill
She
said
said
that
they're
he was
complaining.
gonna let you go and have go get a checkup, a good checkup. This be our ear to take care of stuff like that probably. If something else don't happen.
But I was telling my friend, and she said, "Oh." Christopher, don't
I won't
do
get,
that.
I won't get your mom.
Yeah,
That way everybody knows.
Then I had a banquet at school. Found a banquet. I was a girl named Becky to it. And we're at the Holiday Inn Salem Park in Stuckler here. Real classy place. And Becky, this girl, has something. She has like two drinks. She has lemon tea at the bottom. Takes her spoon and digs for lemon tea, trying to pull it out. She finally pulls it out with a few ice cream. She puts it on the table beside her, on the tablecloth. I said, Becky, you cannot leave there. So she takes it and puts it and throws it underneath the
I said, well,
tablecloth.
if anything the next 2 weeks, but she said,
She's
oh, God,
feels
no.
she's
She
funny
said, oh,
that.
I can't budge, Bill, I can't.
Then we're riding back in the bus
She said, after
towards
40
the.
years of marriage, she said, oh, no.
This is after we had the carriage ride at the Hyatt. We had two places to carriage ride at the Hyatt. Which is downtown. Then.
Yeah. So she said, no, she said, no, I won't be there.
And
She said, no,
on the way
we'll
back in the bus,
next
me
week.
and Vicky were sitting close to the back seats, and then two other guys, Carson and Alicia, are next to us. And they're there